We saw in a previous graph that the monopolist would want to set a profit maximizing quantity of 30 units. Okay, so less than the 20 plus 20. So, one way of thinking of this would be, well, these two firms are standing, not seeing what the other one is doing. They're putting bottles onto water that they're going to bring to the market. They can do calculations, so they would see, well, the monopoly quantity would be 30. How about we each split that? They're not communicating, or could think that they're communicating, but they can't write any binding agreements on this. But they could think, well, why don't we each produce half, 15? So split the monopoly quantity in two. So say we're starting from a position like this, we probably shouldn't be doing that in red. So assume that this would be the quantity. They would be making higher profits. Okay. But the thing is, is it the best response? Is it an equilibrium in the sense, do we expect this to be maintained? Well, we can look at that. We can say, well, if we're putting ourselves in the shoes of blue, if it believes that red would be producing 15, what would be the best response of that for blue? Well, that would be given by blue's best response function. So if blue, for some reason, thought that red would be producing 15, I could think that blue would also be producing 15, but this is a one-shot game. They're behaving non-cooperatively. And our prediction would be no, blue would not be producing 15. Instead, blue would be producing whatever's given by her best response function. So in this case, 30 minus, then we plug in 15 divided by 2 here. So that would be 22.5, right? Okay. And similar, we could do similar reasoning for red, but let's instead take this 22.5 as a starting point. For red, well, we could plug that in. So red would then produce 30 minus, let's do that in blue, 22.5 divided by 2 equals what? 18.75. So we would have 18.75 here. Now, if blue thought that red was producing this, their best response would be given again by their best response function. Red take this as a given. Her best response to that would be given by her best response function, etc., etc. So we're left with the Cournot equilibrium, or we're moving into the Cournot equilibrium. Okay, so in this case, the only equilibrium where my best response is best responding to your best response. Okay, so we're acting independently. Each is trying to maximize our profits, and the Cournot equilibrium is the unique set of quantities where the expectations match up in some sense. Okay, so this is one way of finding the intuition for why it is an equilibrium, and the intuition that Augustin Cournot had in 1838 for finding a Nash equilibrium. Okay, that was found in a more general way by John Nash in around 1950. Okay.